Hey guys, it's Cynthia the Fishing Mommy, and I am in beautiful St. Augustine, Florida, as you can probably see by what's behind me. And it's time for an MTB Inshore Saltwater unboxing. So let's go ahead and see what is in this month's MTB Pro Inshore Saltwater box. First thing first is the card, and this shows that there are let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 items in this box. So that's cool. The first item in the box is Yo Zuri 3D Inshore Pencil. This is a really great lure. It has chartreuse back, which is a color I do not have, and something I really like about this particular one, this is, you can see it says pencil F on it. That means this is a floating lure, and this particular one has 3 BBs in it, and it's got kind of a curved shape, really similar to a real live mullet. Those 3 BBs in it mean that it's going to sit sort of with its back down in the water. That makes it really much easier for a redfish to come up from underneath and grab that bait. This is a great redfish bait. I know lots and lots of people have great success with these particular 3D Inshore pencil 4-inch Yo Zuris. And this color, let's see if I can find a color name. I don't actually see a color name on this one. But again, it has like a clear body and the chartreuse back and nice rattle. Great lure. That's off to a great start. And that sells for $8.99. The next item is the Duo Realis Tetraworks, the Rock Spin Hook. I have no idea what that is. That's a lot of words. Let's see. Oh, okay. That is just what it's called. Duo International, the Rock Spin Hook, Tetraworks. This is a 2/0 jig head, a weighted jig head with what looks like a Colorado blade on it. Very interesting. They show it with some sort of rock bass or something. So that's a lot of words to basically say it's an underspin jig head. A very short shank hook. There you go. That's interesting. And it also has a, oh, it has a keeper on it. I don't know if you can see that. This is a little bit weird. I'm going to be honest. I mean, the keeper is meant to hold the bait like this so that it sits weedless. I'll rig one up. There's some soft plastics in here. I'll try to rig one up for you in a minute and show you what I mean. This looks like a little hammered Colorado blade. See that? You know, it's very interesting. It's unique, certainly. I'm going to come back to this one, and like I said, I'll rig up a plastic on it so that we can see what it looks like with an actual lure on the jig head. It might be awesome. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely worth a try. There are 3 of these jig hooks in this package, and that is selling for $6.99 according to MTB. The next thing in the box is the Savage Gear Sand Eel, which is pretty cool. Savage Salt 6-inch sand eel, and it actually has a jig head on it. It's pre-rigged. You can see what it's meant to look like here. This thing is awesome. It's like a huge sand eel jig head, and a big 6-inch body. It's 1.5 ounces. Wow. I'm not really so sure that's an inshore bait as much as it would be maybe a beach or jetties. But it's pretty cool, and I hope I have an opportunity to try to throw this. I'm not quite sure when or where, but I'm going to give it a try. And that, according to the card, that sells for $5.99. That's the Savage Gear Sand Eel. Next thing is the Northland Tackle Impulse Core Swim Bait. I don't know what that is. These are really small. This is a baked-in microplankton formula. Excite the bite with scent, color, and action. These are little tiny ribbed fin-tailed swim baits. Pretty cool actually, but very small. And something that I think is really funny about this is a saltwater box. This company, Northland Fishing Tackle, is headquartered in Bemidji, Minnesota. So I'm not exactly sure this is really a saltwater bait, and the orange color is a little bit iffy. Not sure how I feel about that one, honestly. And that is the Northland Tackle Impulse Core Swim Bait for $5.79. Next thing, Eagle Claw Tantalizer. That is, ooh, I thought that was hooks. It's actually like, what do you call these? It's not a spoon. It's almost like a gotcha plug, or I don't actually know what you call that. Like you guys down in the comments, tell me what the heck you call this thing. I'm just blanking for some reason on what you call this. Again, I don't really know that I would consider this an inshore lure. This is a great beach or jetty lure. Looks awesome. Looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to throw. Size 2. It doesn't actually say the weight on it, but it feels like about an ounce if I had to guess, which I do. Size 2 is all I know. I don't believe it's 2 ounces, but regardless, this actually looks super cool. Again, not so sure that if this is really an inshore, but it's definitely saltwater, and this will catch fish off of a jetty, off of a beach, off of a pier. So hopefully I have a chance to catch fish on this lure. That's the Eagle Claw Tantalizer for $4.99. The next thing up is Zman Slim Swims. And these are sort of a shad, oh no, these are a paddle tail. These are a Zman paddle tail bait. I like these. They look like a watermelon color with red flake. Interesting. Of course, Zman. That's so satisfying. Zman does not have a scent, so these you would, put your Pro Pure or whatever other scent you like if you want to use a scent. This is great. It's a full package. They're 3-inch baits. It's a 6-pack. Slim Swims from Zman, and those are listed as $4.49. The last thing in the box is the Spike It Boot Tail Minnow. Again, another orange with a white tail. Weird colors. And there are 4 lures in this package from Spike It. The Boot Tail Minnow for $3.50. This is supposed to be Spike It garlic scent, but to be honest, it smells like a kiddie pool. Like, it just smells really strongly like PVC. Kind of a very stiff, hard plastic. I'm not sure how I feel about these either, actually, to tell you the truth. It's in this orange, very stiff plastic with holographic flake inside. Alleged Spike It garlic scent, but honestly, like I said, it smells like a inflatable ball or like a kiddie pool or something. It smells just like plastic. That's what it looks like, and I'm not sure about this action. That seems a little weird, but I'm going to put one on one of these jig heads that we got earlier in the box and see what I think of the whole rig. I'll be right back. used to the nose keeper, and then I sort of Texas rigged this thing onto here, and the nose keeper just flew out. Okay, that did not work very well. Let me try again. Holographic flakes actually make it really hard to seat the bait straight onto the jig hook. What in the world? Well, guess what, fam? That ain't it. Let's try that again. Let's go back to plan A. Okay, we're going to put the nose keeper in right in the middle of the nose. And I'm going to twist it this time, which I didn't last time. This keeper does not do anything. Honestly, it just keeps pulling out. Okay, so I've got the keeper in there, for better or for worse. Now, I'm measuring where I'm going to put the hook. And I'm going to Texas rig it, just like I would for bass. Okay, well, here's the rig. Honestly, this whole thing is really freaking weird, but I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll catch fish. There's really only one way to find out. It's this very strange whole thing. I don't know. I wonder if it looks any better with that little orange paddle tail. I'm going to try that next. You know, to be honest, this one looks much better, and the action seems like it would be 1,000 times better. Look at that crazy tail action. I'm actually pretty impressed with this. It does seem kind of delicate, but that action looks great, and I like the fact that it kind of waggles around along with this little Colorado blade. That looks like a much better bait to me. What do you guys think of this one? This is the Impulse Reaction Baits core, which has an orange core in there, and then like sort of a see-through paddle tail and boot tail, and see-through outer ribbing. And then that is on this Duo, the Rock spin hook. That's what this rig is. What do you guys think of this? I'm very curious. That is going to do it for the MTB Pro Saltwater Inshore box for the month of July. I gotta be really honest with you guys. I am not a big fan of this box. I don't think that this was really worth the money this month. I like the Zman lures. I obviously love the Yo Zuri and will fish this and catch fish on it. This is cool, but honestly I think this is much better suited to the Northeast where I live, as opposed to the Southeast where I am right now and for the next month. If I were at home, I would be catching fish on this, but here where I am, probably not so much. That's 3 lures that I have some confidence in, and then this one, the Eagle Claw brand Tantalizer, you know, okay. It's interesting, it's cool. Again, not an inshore lure. But then they really threw curveballs with some of this stuff. Three of these items out of the 7 are just weird, honestly. This is weird. I don't think this is a saltwater lure. This is weird and basically made out of like cement for all the action that it gives. I don't get this one at all. And these jig heads, also really weird. Maybe they'll work. I'm not super confident in them working. I am going to give them a try. I'm going to rig it up like this, weird with weird, and see what we can do. So don't forget to subscribe, and you won't want to miss what happens when I try to fish with this. I have a feeling some strange thing is going to have to happen, just because this is such a weird lure, and I mean, if you ascribe to the idea of throwing something at fish that they've never seen before, hey, maybe this will catch every fish in the whole world, because I've never seen anything like this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in for yet another unboxing video. Let me know what you guys think of this particular box. And thank you again for watching. Really appreciate all your support. And let's get that push towards 1,000 subscribers here by the end of the summer. Crossing my fingers. Please hit that subscribe button. You can help us so much by doing that. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a great day. We'll catch you later.